Good morning. Jai Shri Mataji. I wish everyone a very happy New Year, a very joyful evolution with a blissful state of spirit. Today we are going to meditate together, trying to establish the peace inside us as Jesus Christ make us aware that we have to bring peace on earth. Peace on earth. Let us put our attention in Sahasrara for a few seconds. And now let us all bow down, raise our kundalinis and put ourselves in a bandhan. Let us sit comfortably in a relaxed mood. And let us take our attention to our Muladhara chakra. Shri Mataji, you verily are Shri Ganesha. And as Shri Ganesha, you reside in all of us in Muladhara chakra. Please establish the purity, the innocence in our beings. Shri Ganesha mantra once. Om Pranidhara Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let us meditate on our Muladhara chakra, keeping the attention both here and in our Sahasrara. Shimataji, please establish balance and harmony in each and every cell of my being. Keeping the attention both in Muladhara and Sahasrara, let us become aware of the waves of peace coming out of our Muladhara chakra. Now let us cleanse our left side. We place the right hand on Mother Earth. And try to become aware of the left side from its bottom in Muladhara chakra to the top in superego. Shimadaji, as Shri Mahakali, please clear out my left side. Please destroy all the negative emotions. All my emotional attachments. Please destroy all the hidden things, all the hidden emotions in my left Vishuddhi, so, so that there is no guilt in my consciousness. Shimadaji, please take me beyond the superego. Let us become aware of the process of cleansing of our left side. Shri Mahakali Bhairava Mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahakali Sakshat Shri Bhairava Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We keep our attention on our left side in silence. Let us feel how peace is established in our left side. Now let us bring our right hand back on the lap and fold the left hand, the palm towards the ether, and we become aware of our right side from its bottom in Swadhisthana chakra to the top in our ego. Mataji, please clear out my right side. Please remove all aggressiveness, all excessive heat. Please remove the feeling of I and mine from my consciousness. Please make me the innocent witness of this body, of the mind, and of my emotions. I'm an innocent and peaceful witness. I'm not the body, neither the mind, nor my emotions. I'm the peaceful spirit. Mantra for Shri Maha Saraswati Hanmana. Let us feel the vibrations of the mantra filling our right side. Tameva Sakshat Shri Saraswati Sakshat Shri Anumana Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We bow to you, Shri Mataji Sakshat Shri Mahasaraswati, the one who does everything in this body. I do nothing. I just enjoy your work. Let us meditate in silence on our peaceful Pingalanadi. We bring down on our lap the left hand and focus our attention on the central channel. We can move our attention along the channel from its bottom, slowly upwards, until we reach our Sahasrara. Let us become aware of the peaceful balance that Shri Mataji establishes in our central channel. We place ourselves at the top of our head and become aware of the central channel as a peaceful witness. Shri Mahalakshmi mantra. we feel the vibrations of the mantra filling our central channel. Shri Mataji is there as Shri Mahalakshmi. Amirva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirvana Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, please widen my central channel. Please clear out the path of my beloved Mother Kundalini, so that she can peacefully reside in my Sahasrara. Let us meditate on the peaceful presence of our Mother Kundalini in the central channel. Now let us place our hand on the forehead across. Shri Mataji, you verily are Shri Jesus Christ and Shri Mary Mahalakshmi. Please clear out my Agya chakra. Please take me beyond thoughts and emotions, and let me be the peaceful witness of my brain activity. Mantra for Shri Jesus Mary. We feel the mantra working in the middle of our brain where Agya chakra is placed. Om Ameva Sakshat Shri Shri Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. We bring back our right hand on our lap and keep our attention in Sahasrara, becoming aware of the waves of peace coming out from Agya Chakra and filling the brain. Shri Mataji, please make me aware of the tremendous power of forgiveness of Jesus Christ in my Agya Chakra. Shri Mataji, please keep me in a thoughtless state, in your divine realm, where I am protected, where I am loved and guided. Shri Mataji, please keep me in the thoughtless state, where I am aware that we are one, a single spirit. We are all brothers and sisters. There is no separation between us. As we all are dissolved in the ocean of your bliss. Let us meditate in silence on the beautiful state of being one loving heart. We become aware that our Sahasrara expands itself, becomes wider, and our heart as well. Our consciousness no longer is bounded, it becomes boundless. Shri please let the love of our hearts encompass the whole world. Let the love reach each and every heart so that everyone can resonate with your divine love. Please let your love bring peace in everyone. Let your love bring peace on earth. Let us all meditate on the flow of love and peace everywhere in the collective consciousness where we are. This peaceful and silent state of consciousness is the natural state of our being as we are the spirit. Shri Mataji, please keep me in this peaceful state throughout the day, throughout the new year that is unfolding itself. Shri Mataji, please make us aware that we are tremendous, a tremendous power of peace. And peace can be established on this earth through us as the channels of your divine love. Keeping our attention in Sahasrara and above it, let us listen to the divine words of Shri Mataji in the talk.
Would you ask Arun to come in?
Let him be seated somewhere. So, it was pointed out by Warren that he'll have to work here for 2 years. He cannot practice as an architect, and he has to put so much money to insure, and all kinds of problems are here. And suddenly today we find somebody who is willing to take him up in India and send him abroad, and all those things are there. So we can imagine how things work out for him. But there should be dedication and understanding about Sahaja, first of all. That's very important. Now today, in the beginning of the whole thing, I don't want to say something that will not make you happy. Today is a day of great happiness and joy, and that we have to know that Christ came on this earth to deliver us from our sins and our karmas. And it was such a sacrifice. He went into which we cannot see or visualize with human understanding. It was too much for a person who was so powerful to get into a position where he had to forget that he was so powerful and go through all that and treated just like an ordinary person. It was too much, but he did it just because that drama was to be played, because Agya Chakra was to be opened up. But we have to understand that though he has done all that, our karmas are being taken away, as you know. That As soon as the Kundalini is awakened, you know that Kundalini cannot be awakened if your karmas are clean. You cannot. That's why in the olden days people used to go to Himalayas and all those far-fetched places, used to clean their karmas, clean their bodies, clean everything. And then they used to get awakening of the Kundalini, there is to get realization. But the way we have got realization, thanks to Christ, that Agya Chakra could be opened out and that I could manage that. But we do not realize that once that is done, that means you are now entitled to get your realization because of your Agya Chakra being opened out, that your Sahasrara can be opened out. But the punishment of the karmas has been taken away. You are being given such a higher position that you suddenly become saints. And you get all the knowledge that saints cannot have about Sahaja, about the Shuddha Vidya, the Nirmal Vidya. You get all the knowledge also. But the problem is, I find, that we have certain special problems belonging to the special countries also. And my attention has been on England very much, you know that. And I have really worked here very hard. 10 years I have worked here. And for English Sahajogis, it is important to understand what are they lacking in. It's just our own understanding of ourselves, which should be done with proper critical eye, so that we understand what is our problem. Of course, the karmas have been forgiven, you can see that. No problem of the karmas are there. But the problem that exists within us is also a little bit from this country itself. The first is that this is a country of Tamoguna, because it is in a very high altitude placed and it is very cold country and people are used to drinking and all those things. So the generations have done that. So it has gone into more Tamogunas. And now it is so saturated that Tamoguna, when once upon a time it was on the right side, now it has gone onto the left side, because the whole saturation of that drinking and all those things have brought this Tamogun to settle down in this country. So the first problem is of Tamogun. And Tamogun makes you, with your intelligence, explain everything, whatever you do. So the intelligence has a capacity to cheat itself. So the intelligence tell you, see now, all right, if we have to get up in the morning, that may be all right in India, but in England may be too much. That's special intelligence, you see. And then you see the progress compared to other people becomes slow, despite mother is working so hard here. The second thing is that Tamogunis, you see, because they have to live with their Tamogun, they become very shallow. And their depth is missing, because they are on the other side of it. And they do not touch their depth, so they can live very superficial, you see. Whatever they do, they don't feel anything. I mean, they are not ashamed of it, they are not touched by it, whatever it is. At the most, they blame a bhoot somewhere, that's all. But otherwise, in a shallow way one lives. They do not touch it that much where they should touch because of Tamogun. Now, as it is, this is the heart of the universe. And a person who has a heart is the most deep personality. Because you see, doing with the heart. Anything done with the heart means you are all out for it. But just the other way around it is, that sometimes when we are shallow, there is no heart, nothing. we do something without the heart. Now, as you have seen in the Ashtanga yogas, there's a many times I've said Ishvara Pranidhana is the first. Now, what is Ishvara Pranidhana? We must understand. Ishvara Pranidhan is the establishment of God in your heart. Now, how do you do it? You see a mantra. You are just saying it outwardly. You are clearing out outwardly. You are meditating outwardly. But when you are saying that, you are just using your right side or your left side, but not your heart. So what you have to do is to balance both. When you are saying something, say it with devotion, with dedication, with understanding. And try to put it in your heart. That whatever I am saying is a mantra given to me by Adi Shakti herself. So is a mantra very powerful. But the mantras also lose their powers if you do not have the Ishvara Pranidhana. That means your Ishvara must be established in your heart. And this is what we lack, is that when we do something, we just do outwardly in a shallow. And if you are shallow, you will be playing with yourself. And playing games is a very common thing with us. Because you see, people with tamasa, what else will they do? I mean, they are lazy lumps. So the mind has to be used. You see, mind doesn't stop, isn't it? It's working all the time. And we are lazy, doing nothing. So the mind plays on itself. And then we should understand that this mind is the one that makes you shallow. We make faces as if we are very happy before mother or something like that, or we say we are very, this thing, we have achieved this and that, suppose. But she knows. So what we have to do is to feel what we want to say, what we have to do. That is Ishvara Pranidhana. It should not be superficial. I have seen people, oh, mother, this, that. But this just coming from the lips only sometimes. It should come from the heart. Try to feel that. You will see the joy will be much more. You are trying to give me joy. You try to give yourself that joy. That's what you are feeling within your heart. Try to feel that in your heart. Then the Ishvara Pranidhana is established. But this is one of the problems, is the tamasa. But when they were aggressive in this country, when they had aggression, see, they created another problem, is to sort of condition our minds. This also we should face it directly. Especially for Britishers, it is important to face that. Very important, because I have been noticing it is happening. Now what happens? Supposing you are an aggressor, means what do you do? I mean, see, in a stark way, just forget that you are Britisher, just go away from it. You just think like this, that this is your house, then you become quite healthy, hefty, and you go and attack another person, drive him out of his house, stay there nicely for 300 years. It is as simple as that. That's what the forefathers have done here. And they have conditioned our mind. Means what have you done? That means you have no respect for anybody else's country. Simple as that. That they showed no respect for anybody else's life. To them, they were the ones, they could occupy other countries, they could capture other countries, live there, dominate them. But as a result of that, the conditioning is still in the minds. Because when we live, say, in the ashram now, I was very happy to know that the ashram of Brighton is looking so much better. People are looking after it. It's a very big thing. That shows that you respect that place, which is a holy place. You are looking after it. Otherwise, formerly the ashram was this, that the bills would rise so high that everybody became bankrupt with that. Everything was broken, everything was thrown away. They lived the way they liked, all the lights were on all the time, or the fire was on, this happened, that happened. I mean, impossible to put them together in any place. It was like that. So today I was so happy to learn that there's an ashram where people respect. So to be more on the right side, we should know, do we respect? Do we respect others' properties? This is not others, this is mother's property. I mean, you give them any sofa set, after 10 days you go and see it's all broken, finished, ready there. Anything. It used to happen like that. Now, this should come that we have to respect. We have to respect now the property which is, first of all, started with Sahaja property. And then it will start with others. We have to respect. Then another conditioning that we have from the society, we must face it. It's very funny, is this that nobody respects anybody's wife or anybody's husband. They are married, but their eyes will be on somebody's wife, somebody's this thing. How can you do that? See to the subtle side, because now you have become subtler people. And you must see these problems exist in our country. That we have got this conditioning. Around us is all this going on. Somebody's wife is going with somebody's husband. No respect. They are married people. How can you carry on with somebody's wife or somebody's husband? Just think of the society in which we live, isn't it? Now somebody is married to someone. Now you cannot carry on with a person who belongs to somebody else. It's a simple thing like that. What is on? You see, in the society, we live in that kind of a society. I mean, every day we hear such news. I mean, it is shocking sometimes. So we have to face the problems with which we are living. Like Indians have their own problems and they are horrid on that line. So we have to face our problems. So first of all, we have to know that we must establish Ishvara Pranidhara. Sahaja Yoga cannot be established by people who are shallow, who are superficial in Sahaja. Some people think they can play about. They feel happy by disturbing the ashramites, by talking against the ashram people about Sahajogis. Many have seen. Sahajogis are horrid, as if other people are better. They go on like that, see, playing. But what is the thing? They lose. They are the losers. They don't understand this. By doing this kind of a thing, you are the loser. Whom are you playing with? You are playing against with yourself. Those people who try to criticize Sahajogis must know that they are cutting themselves out of Sahaja. And this is just they are playing games, you see, and this should not be allowed. Nobody should criticize Sahajogis, which is a group. One individual Sahajogi is doing wrong, I will know. So it is very important that you should be accepted by the group. If you are an individual, think you are a great personality and you are trying to correct others, and say that the Sahajogis are bad and the ashram is bad and do like that, then you must know you are getting out of Sahaja. Very soon you will be out. So one should not try these things. And
Let us meditate in silence, connecting our heart with our Sahasrara, doing everything from our heart. Let us become aware that during the talk, while listening to Sri Mataji's words, we analyze them. And for this reason, our Agya chakra closes a little bit. Please let us all ask from our heart, Shri Mataji, please open our Agya chakras. Remove all the bad habit of analyzing. Let us become aware that the pressure on our Agya chakra is slowly removed by the peaceful state in Sahasrara. By the grace of Shri Mataji, there is joy in our Sahasrara. We can feel it. Now let us open our eyes slowly. Shri Mataji, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts that you were present in our beings during this meditation, bringing, bringing us peace and joy and harmony. Please awaken the whole world. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again for having given us self-realization. Let us all bow down with our hearts full of gratefulness. Raise our kundalinis and take bandhan. Thank you for joining this morning meditation. Have a nice day. Jai Shri Mataji.
For listening. I wish you all a very happy and prosperous new year. आज नया साल का शुभ दिवस है। आप सबको शुभाशीर्वाद। All of you are in my heart. And I love you very much. And I want you people to come as soldiers to fight with me. It's possible with the power of love, with the power of love.